Welcome to Ghana First Media. We place Ghana before anybody else. We say it just as it is without fear and favor. So if this is your first time on this page, please subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it just so others may also know and hear what is going on in our political space here in Ghana and of course beyond. This is supposed to be the Poalugu irrigation project, where some $11,949,000 was paid to some unknown people, supposed to be the contractors of such projects. But unfortunately, this turned out to be untrue. Dr. Bawumia appeared on OB's show on Asempa FM and categorically stated that their government invested single-handedly into the most expensive project by any government in Ghana since independence. But this turned out to be untrue. So then the question is, to whom was this money paid? And why was the directive made when clearly they knew that there was no such project on the ground?
And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project site. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid?
Was this supposed to be some sort of scam of his own people from the northern sector? Can Bawumia stood this cheap to lie on the national radio for popularity, for politics? Well, let us listen to Sammy Jemfi on NDC 360 as he breaks down the details.
On the 29th of November 2019, Jumedie Kesie bi koso e wo kura ye friend Poalugu e wo Talensi district in the Upper East region. Na ye Jumedie ben. E ye Jumedie a omampanyi Akufuado ene na bedi akire Alhaji Bawumia. Omode aso akwa fom se omu si dam e de ama akuafo ene nipa e wo esrem enyaso mfaso. Sa mo bekaya yet ye baby enka bi hye mu 2016 ena owura Bawumia ebe ka kire yen se ohia buburo e wo srema mentifi na ono de odwen sremfo ho pa eni ti se Ghana fo ya ne moa ne to aba ma no sremfo ya ne moa no mo to aba ma no a oba no ode nhyehyeye foforo kra e ba e di yeyo ni mpuntu obeba srem no bia ho atono san hyehyeye ni mu baako was the normal friend of one village one dam and obi anim say one village one dam no it was a near slogan atonsuom na ye frakadam enye no ho asem ne ye ka but you see say ye na omo share no mo ani so a enka enye ye ya sa bo hye omo share ye nti omo ba ye no mo say 29th of November 2019 as part of this so-called frakadam one village one dam omo ko Poalugu omo ko akoye dam e wo ho enti they did a big program na wo hwe omampanyi Akufuado a enye ono nko na koye na bedi akire Bawumia ne gina na chi no ohene pompa owo sampatam ho the Mamprugu area eye the Nayiri himself no wo ho na namsifo e wo ho na this area ye ka ho asem no eye owura Bawumia ne krom prekope enti dwumadie omampanyi Akufuado e de share ne nsa Ope se wo hu de meka no ho adanse a any graphic online or say President Akufuado has sold for $1 billion Poalugu multi-purpose dam. The date is November 30th, 2019. And then there were no kind story now say President Anado Danko Akufuado yesterday, which means 29 November, like I said, cut the sword for the construction of the Poalugu multi-purpose dam in the Talensi district in the Upper East region. The $993 million project, which is being financed solely by the government, has been on the drawing board since the early 1960s. Into adansi no. Now we say for sa project here ye ka ho asemi. Enye sa ban we MPP aban baaye e no mo so ho dae e no mo akofa baaye o. Te said the graphic story ne kan ye no. This is a project Ghana mampenyi odikan osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah so ho dae. Na ye fiti ase se ye ho kratasem eni hwehwemu afasa project ne ho. But under the tenure of the visionary nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in the year 2013, President Mahama And I say adie ya che ya ebeboa ye nuanom ewusrem. Enti oma VRA for adwuma se omonye nhwehwemu de friend feasibility studies for a period of 5 years, 2013 to 2018. Okope sika from Alliance Française Développement, AFDB, France for bank, World Bank for so boy chidom, may they say Jumedi any buy. Now, I want to show you evidence of that. O person who say you Ramahama Breso and a project we who feasibility studies in a way. Just go to vra.com. If producer can give us that story on the screen, you will see it. vra.com. The story is there. Feasibility from 2013 to 2018. Project no ya chiche mu miensa. Ye wode ye dam. I just say on the white voter. Now give me the VRA story again. Give me the VRA story. Go. So this is the VRA story. You can see it here. Okomo website it is there. Just search for Pualugu Dam. It says VRA started work on the Pualugu Dam as far as the early 90s when it conducted feasibility studies on potential hydro sites in the White, Black, and Uti River basins. The current project activity started in 2013 when VRA, with financial support from Alliance Française Développement of France and technical support from the World Bank, initiated feasibility study, as well as an environmental and social impact assessment for the construction of a multi-purpose dam and irrigation scheme. VRA completed the feasibility study in 2018 and has proceeded to the implementation phase of the project. President Mahama Breson yesterday started aban way by near 2018 and 2019 almost to a so no problem. Emra MPP for the soccer ball form na yiriti akonyam mpenyufo Bawumia kroma yemfu nyina wo hobi muntie asemo a wampenya kufuado ekan muntie.
Pualugu multi-purpose dam and irrigation project, which upon completion will be the single largest investment ever made by any government in the northern sector of the country. It is in fulfillment of a pledge the new patriotic party made to the Ghanaian people. For us in the governing new patriotic party, we do not renege on our promises. We keep them.
Abuzanfo mo ankasa matibi wo masum nkontompofo project amobae na ewo ho yewura mahama ye ho hwehwemu nyina awie omampenya kufuado se ye omu project na ekire se MPP for se omo ye omu di omo bohye so. This is what he said. Na di omampenya kufuado kan no kwa na enye ya the backing vocalist nkontompo hene Alhaji Bawumia adwumadie ni na esi ni na so no. In
the northern part of our country where you come from, and Amono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, this signature project in the north? I think
the most important project in the north since independence, Pualugu Dam project.
Okay.
Is the biggest investment. Say we're drawing books no more since independence.
Okay, I watch it.
Government be by say Pualugu Dam. But we're here as a signature project and in Ebeda number one, so there's no doubt about that. Pualugu Dam, no, it's clear. Government, but for any government since independence, there's no investment ever seen. Pualugu Dam, and it's something that is for the country. It's something that and all of that. So very pleased with that signature project. And a confirmed type of project, Sada.
Abuzafo ochiami oni masam ka ose na wasumua. Omampenya be die chi na mote no. Ose Pualugu Dam ya ye kan wasemi. Enne ye project kese a ye hu bi da e wosrem. Omo na aye wo hyehyeye. Forgetting say according to VR rankers and President Mahama na ye all the preparatory works. Ma ye wie in 2018. Okawie no say we dey ente say confirm. On atro ne na da na omo kan opposition. Say omo dey say Yura Mahama no nyame apa omo ntoma no. He went on Asempa FM to repeat the same lies. Na busuafo ye ko baby wo dey di machi. Say ukohwe Auditor General's report for 2022, a report where yatu ni din consolidated statements on foreign exchange receipts and payments by the Bank of Ghana. Ubehu sansemwa. Ubehu adebi wo a wo yembehyew. Abusianfo, this is a very important document. Page 23 of the report. You will see this table. Progress payments to contractors for 2022 and 2021. Table 11. Now, the last but one row of this table. They want to say, Bank of Ghana for say Ora Bawumia, our chairman of the economic management team. A directive omo direction, directive, clear, order. Muntua sika, enfama company your friend of Pawi China International Group Limited. As I sika no say a final payment for the construction of the Pualugu irrigation project. Sika ne dodo you saying $11,949,088.06. That is like not $12 million. This is the Auditor General's report. Sika ometuya. Look at the purpose of the money. Final. We are mobilization. Final payment for the construction of the Pualugu irrigation project. Shane so say Jumedie Yura Bawumia nasu nisi because I will feature penny krum prekope. Now let's go back to the PowerPoint slides. Let's go back to that. Good. So this is the amount of money which was paid. This is the money we are talking about here. 167 million cedis ebiguso titisikano 1.6 trillion. Now we have NDC Communications Bureau ya yehwehwemu. Na minisa asem when centrofo bebre so aye ho hwehwemu. De yakwa akohu no yesi afem. After making noise about this project. A project e bin sisiremu da. A project e de sika ebeba sirem NPP for there. We don't renege on our promise. We nye Mahama confirm projects. And at the end day and after paying according to them $12 million equivalent to 1.6 trillion. And rather, you call the sites of the project. As you may be aware, Unimu Amichrim, project where shortcuts your Mampenya Kufuado and the Pualugu and what talents in the Upper East region. But a project on the white voter with crisscrosses Upper East and Northeast regions. And the project ne fa kesiye pa no Northeast Ora Bawumia ono anu krom ne wo. E wo kura 80% of the project e was Sariba. Project ni bi e wo Kurugu and e bi wo Pualugu. We have been to all the three sides and we are giving you videos taken as recent as yesterday. 1.6 trillion na. Ye mpanyimfo omudi omai so se omudi aya irrigation project ewie so omode boa akuafo no. Me pamacho mo me yenhwe the videos. Videos on your screen. No? This is the Sariba site where 80% of the projects can be found. Utimu is a contractor no wabobo na pata. Wayane board wo ho. Dama omampanyi abedi eche Bawumia tua 1.6 trillion. Ono wani kromo enie dam nini. 1.6 trillion dam. Monhwe. Almost the final payments. This is in the Auditor General's report for 2022. Areho, Asefem, Asasetam Nedaho, Hiniso. Mipanwachomo Kurugu, producer, my Kurugu diano, where Sariba, my Kurugu, also in the Northeast region, Uraba Wumianu Krumpe. Any Kurugu diano no, oh, contractor no, or ye pillars be wa form, and dam ninio, 1.6 trillion dam. And Yamina Mr. 1.6 trillion. It is the Auditor General's report. I have shown you the report. This is Kurugu. Producer, obet me ame ahwe Pualugu baby o mampenya kufuado. Odi asobo form one na yiri wa na odua dua no. Pualugu, this is the Pualugu site. This is the Pualugu site. Munyina munim say ye wo abasoko bi e wo mrahye bedwam aye from Public Accounts Committee. Auditor General ye ne hwehwɛ mu wi a ho na ne report na ye den ekɔ. Report yakɔ. Bank of Ghana penyimpa Dr. Adesia Bawumia ne Akufuado de na akɔtena ho no. Ono ankasa na net adwam. One ne auditors ene ebisa wo. Omo de nkyiremu na ba 1.6 trillion no. Wo de mo hwɛ nkyiremu omo de aba muntie.
Last question from you. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Page 23. Page 23. Somewhere you will see final payment for construction of the Kwalago irrigation project. Yes. Kwalago irrigation project, final payment. 2-3. At the top there, you see the last but one. Final payment for the construction of the Kwalago irrigation project. The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Kwalago, there's nothing there. There's no even a pole. There's no even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project site. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question. Oh. The sun there was at all. There's not even sun on the site. You can't even identify the site. Let him answer. So I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
I think the amount you're referring to was paid in 2021, not 2022. And the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The Auditor General, yeah. So maybe they can explain.
Before then, if assuming that it was something like a mobilization, but if you say final, okay.
No. It's a final payment.
It's a final payment, okay.
Assuming things. Can we, auditors, could you help us out over here? It says final payment. Now, the honorable member is saying that there's nothing at that site. I'm sure when you did the audit, you saw something.
Honorable Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Abuja former sumo matibi. Ya tam Ghana sika titiri die. 1.6 trillion. Ama company na one pam. Omo ne Bawumia ne MPP for na chisika ne die wie. Ye bisa governor of Bank of Ghana ono ne tu sika ne se die nti na mutu sika abrahwe ni asase ne so a wadani mu oso ntimi nkasa age se auditors akasa ma no governor ne se ntimi nkasa wadani mu auditors ne so nkyire mu omo se omo de ye ka so omuntu a no mutu aye ma me nkyere onyema ka Joma ama diska ne beye Joma hama esrem hwa bebia Dr. Bawumia wadi sika we ase ne kwa no oye de mu hu no wo mafidie so se ye friend Tamni Dam. This Tamni Dam is in Garu Timpani in the Upper East region. Dam kesie sika kakra bi no de ye mo hwe dam weda ho. Tamni Dam. This is just phase 1. Aban ba ye phase 2 and phase 3 o majaye. This is President Mahama for you. Ebi obi tie me still na adwemu ye ne kesene ne. Auditor General's report na unconvincing. Public Accounts Committee, Bank of Ghana nu ye na unconvincing. Videos and pictures na unconvincing. And into there. My main more MPP penyimpa na asem wa waka about this government nkyere bi ono de obegye di because obi MPP ni amenya cho say your MPP ni bi chen Kennedy akompre ko Japan we de muntie de ono aka wakasa afa aban we ho.
MPP is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why? Who really stand up here on government? What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working. intimidating and control.